Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Karatbars International's live presentation, Sunday, March 9, 2014. And I will be your host for this evening, the presenter for this evening. We have special hosts on here too, other leaders on here too with the part of the call too. But I'll be doing a presentation for this evening tonight. I am Mr. World Famous, and right now I want to do a check one, sound check 1, 2. Make sure everybody out there can hear me nicely by the sound of my voice. And hopefully you can see me clearly on that little webcam at the top. That's me live and in person. We don't play. This is all real, ladies and gentlemen. About to get started with the presentation. Everybody saying they hear me okay? All right, here we go. What you're going to learn about tonight, whoever invited you to this call is basically wanted to share with you something that you may or may not be aware of. And if you are aware of what we got going on, I'm going to find you why this one is so beautiful. But what you're going to learn about tonight is, first of all, this is what you're going to learn personally. You're going to learn a simple secret that many rich, successful, and wealthy people live by. See, I like to start off with that because what I want all my network marketers, all my entrepreneurs out there to know is if you're seeking success and prosperity, we don't talk about getting rich quick with Karatbars International. No, this ain't a get rich quick type thingy. What we're talking about is becoming wealthy. So we try to practice what wealthy people practice, and there's a secret. One secret I'm going to share with you, a minute that they learn. So understand it, but understand tonight you're going to learn how to become wealthy, 1 gram at a time. Also, we're going to share with you about a product that is thousands of years old, ladies and gentlemen. In other words, what you're about to learn about tonight that we are working with, Karatbars International, is a product that was here before Karatbars International and will be here after Karatbars International. In other words, this product has security. And this product has been owned by kings, dynasties, governments, and countries. Think about that for a second. If it's good enough for kings, if it's the legacy of dynasties, it's got to be a pretty good product. Think about the individuals who have this product and why. Remember that. It's important, all right? Also about a company that can help you on your way to becoming wealthy. I already told you. We ain't going to teach you how to get rich. See, getting rich, to me, someone who's rich is just someone with a lot of money, okay? You know, I ain't rich because I don't have the millions. I'm only talking about millions right now, dollars. So that's somebody with a lot of money. A millionaire, someone who's rich, is somebody with a lot of money. Now, someone who is wealthy, on the other hand, we're talking about 9 figures on their way to 10 figures. See, that's the moon. Those are the stars. Those are the planets that we are shooting for. The sky's not the limit with Karatbars International. The universe is the limit. See, things are done big here, ladies and gentlemen. So we're about to open up that head and we're going to expand it. All right, this is about to get big. Also, how you can become on your way to making over $4,000 a week in only 12 weeks from now. See, you notice how I said $4,000 a week. I didn't even say that all that exciting because you heard it before. You heard about how much money you can make and this company. You heard about all that. But I'm giving you a time frame. I'm talking about in only 12 weeks from now, you can be making over $4,000 a week. And guess what? That is the minimum with our company, and you're going to find that out. So once again, we ain't talking about getting rich, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about learning the secrets to become wealthy. Think bigger than that. If you want to get rich, you might be on the wrong call. But if you say, you know what, I don't see nothing wrong with trying to become wealthy, then you're on the right call. The company, let's break it down. The founder and CEO of our company is that gentleman, and if you're on the telephone call, you cannot see this gentleman. This is a handsome German man, or a handsome man who lives in Germany. His name is Harold Seiss, and there's his bio. I'm not going to read it, but for the most part, this man here had a vision. No, my bad. Has a vision. And because of that vision, he decided to share with the world. He is helping the world 1 day at a time, 1 gram at a time. This man has opened up an opportunity for us that was not necessarily available for the most of us before due to the amount of what this product has cost. So this man right here has provided us with an opportunity, and I'm going to tell you about it. You're going to see why it's so wonderful. And his name, once again, ladies and gentlemen, is Harold Seiss. Remember that. It's important. Another thing, this company, Karatbars International, is based in Stuttgart, Germany, because I said, you know, he's from Germany. He's in Germany right now at this moment. He started his company in Germany. And Germany, Karatbars International is a WTO, which stands for World Trade Organization. The first word being world, which means international, which means worldwide. Keep that in mind now. Remember, comparing apples to oranges. Your company doing business here and trying to expand worldwide? Well, guess what? Karatbars International is already worldwide. All right. WTO registered as an e-commerce company with an affiliate program. And the reason why I'm breaking down e-commerce company, because I told you, we are not a network marketing company. The person who invited you to this call did not invite you to another network marketing call with a whole bunch of network marketers going to tell you how to get rich quick. No, 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 no. Wrong call. This is 2014. We do things a little bit bigger and better here with Karatbars International. Also, remember, this company, we have an affiliate program, meaning I'm not even a network marketer. I'm doing a presentation for an e-commerce company because I am an affiliate with Karatbars International. Remember the terminology, e-commerce company, and I'm an affiliate. But I'm going to give you the opportunity to become one too. Because the reason why I say affiliate, because all components of our program are optional. There are no requirements or purchases to basically join and become an affiliate with Karatbars International. But I'm going to show you the benefit of becoming an affiliate, a paid affiliate, that is. Moving on. Germany has extremely strict business laws. Now, y'all might already know that. If you know anything about Germany, and if you ever done any business with Germany, and if you haven't, you are now, they have extremely business laws. They don't play. You know, we got a whole bunch of laws here in the USA, so we may be a little lenient. You know, we have lawyers and everything. There's a whole bunch of back and forth. But Germany ain't playing. They don't play all that. They don't play this what we play over here, all right? They're a little bit different, all right? Karatbars has met or exceeded German business standards. They are A-OK in their own country. Also, they have met or exceeded international commerce laws. Remember, we're an e-commerce company, and we have exceeded international commerce laws worldwide. We got a 3-year track record of successful compliant operation. If you were thinking about the company is legit, ladies and gentlemen. They started 4 years ago. They are legit. They are doing business in over 100 countries. This ain't no new ground for opportunity. Now, what I'm going to show you, reference to our 12-week plan is brand new. It was introduced by Pastor Dodd and his partner back in July of last year. But once again, we are already doing it big, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing international. You are now with an international company. Why I, Mr. World Famous, chose this company. First of all, you're probably figuring where my name came from anyway. Mr. World Famous. Well, let me break it down to you just a little bit. See, my background happens to be music and film. So, you know, dealing in the entertainment, industry, we have these professional titles. And my professional title, my legal DBA is Mr. World Famous. Just call me Famous for short. So, although I've done these things in the music industry and stuff on a local level and stuff, why did I choose that? I mean, why did I choose Karatbars International? Now, this is not the first company that I did network marketing with. And the reason why that's important because I've been able to compare apples to oranges, so I know I made the right decision. That's what I'm saying to all my entrepreneurs out there and all my network marketers out there. Compare, compare, compare. I'm going to lay it out for you to compare for yourself and you decide. Well, this is why I chose the company. I am product driven. Now, to all my network marketers out there, a lot of you probably been to some rah-rah meetings. I've been to them. Matter of fact, I was the one on stage doing some of them meetings, I ain't got no shame because I love basically sharing something I love with people when I can help people. I do a lot in the nutritional space. I like nutritional products. I believe in good health. Well, because it's product driven. So when I basically get involved in my past with network marketing companies, I'm looking at the product because I do have a background in sales in general. And my attitude is when I learned that I really like the product, respect, love, believe in the product, it's easy for me to share it. I was confident about the product. So to me, I found I'm better with any product in any company if I basically love the product. And when I saw this product, I fell in love with it. So because I'm product driven is why I chose this company. So although I was talking about, I ain't even showed you the money yet. What I want you to understand, this is the way I did, like Pastor I would tell you, this is what my flavor is. I'm going to sell you on this product, ladies and gentlemen. I need you to understand this product here. We're going to get to the money. But if you don't understand what I hold right here in my hand, look at the video, look at the top. If you don't understand what I'm holding right here in my hand, you ain't going to feel what I'm saying. Let's break it down. This first card right here, for my callers on the phone, you can't see this card maybe. I'm going to describe this beautiful card to you. This card says, Happy Birthday. Now, if you can envision your credit card, our card is about the size of a credit card. Matter of fact, it is the size of a credit card. But in the middle of that little piece of plastic that's actually sealed is 24 karat pure gold bullion. That is our product, ladies and gentlemen. 24 karat pure gold bullion. Owned by kings and dynasties and governments and countries. They pay debts with 24 karat pure gold no matter what your currency is because the governments are smart. Now, as I was saying, we're dealing with 24 karat pure gold. I didn't say 18 karat. I didn't say 10. I didn't say 14. 24 karat is pure. So if you're thinking, oh, this is a gold company, Nah, 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 nah. What companies you deal with that deal with gold? And you might can think of where you can buy gold online, but see, what you don't know about those companies, they're not an e-commerce company with an affiliate plan, okay? So you can go buy all that gold you want with anybody else you want to, but I'm going to show you how you can get paid saving your gold with us. This first card says happy birthday. In the middle of that card, 24 karat gold. We're going to get to the value of gold in a minute, but think about it for a second. So all my gentlemen out there, I don't know how many women you have been with or the one you're with now. Birthday has passed. I don't know how many birthdays you've seen. Look at it, a mother, a sister, a niece, a favorite cousin, you know, somebody that you want to say happy birthday to. How many times have you given them gold, jewelry, gold, whatever? You might have done that. Maybe you didn't. But have you ever gave them pure gold? See, that's where the game changes. Look at me now. Look at me. That's where the game changes. See, that gold they got, they can take that to a pawn shop. They're going to put a little acid on it and test the value of it, and that can go up and down according to what that pawn shop man want to give to them because it ain't pure gold. This product right here is pure gold. There's no way around the value of this. There's no way to challenge that. So if you gave someone you love a gift, you know, or someone you cared about, a birthday gift of 24 karat gold, here's the value. This present here is going to increase in value. Think about it. Now, if you don't know, way back in 1936, gold was $34 and some pennies an ounce. Back in 1936. In 2014, gold is over $1,200, $1,300 an ounce. So you see, gold has increased in value. This is a birthday present you can give to somebody that's going to be worth more next year than it is this year. Matter of fact, you can say, you know what? With the extra money you got from the present I gave you last year, buy yourself another present. This is a present going to be good year after year after year after year. It's a beautiful gift to give somebody, and it's even more better to receive. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely want to get some people giving you the gift, but they ain't going to give it to you if they don't know about it. Let's move on to this baby over here. This next card I got over here is a welcome card. And to my cards on the phone, you can't see this, but on the bottom of this card is some baby feet. That means they show two feet. It's kind of wrapped up in some cloth. All you see is the feet, a little teddy bears, and that gold in the middle. Now, there's two important things on here. Number one, the first word on this card, well, the only word on this card, ladies and gentlemen, says welcome. What that means is this. Remember, put on your thinking caps. So my ladies out there, if you decide to go to a baby shower. Now, you might have planned on bringing some little booties, little bibs, and everything, the little itty bitty clothes for the baby to wear when the baby is born, which the baby probably outgrow in a matter of a month or two or three. So it's a gift that ain't gonna last very long. But if you gave that child, the mother, this card with the 24 karat gold in the middle of it as a gift, let me tell you what you're saying or what you should share with this lady, with the mother or the father and the father. Sir or ma'am, I am giving you a gift. This gift that I'm giving you, do not ever discard it. Do not ever discard this gift. Excuse me a second, my screen, and when I have my screensaver is on. Okay, and I'm recording this live. Okay, hold on, Barry. Y'all probably can see me, but I cannot see y'all. Well, I can see y'all in the first place. Keep moving my mouse. You get that mother or the father's card. So you know what? Well, this is what I would like for you to do. Personally, the card I'm giving you has 24 karat gold in the middle. And what's going to happen is that gold is going to increase in value every year until that child is 18. And if you save this card for that child for the 18 years of their life, you know this one present that you get now is going to be worth a whole lot more for them and to them by the time they're able to basically, you know, inherit whatever it is you're going to inherit or go to college, whatever it is they want to do. And matter of fact, I would encourage you to start yourself by becoming an affiliate, getting a free savings account, which I'm going to go over, and begin to get these gold cards for your baby week after week, month after month. Just continue to get it. You're building, like Tammy Morrison teaches, you're building your child from day one, a 999.9K plan. Child ain't even got a job yet, so they can't get a 401K plan, but you, for your own child, even for yourself, can start building a 999.9K plan for your child, for your baby's future. So if you haven't had a plan yet for their future, you can start now. It's not too late. You can start now to prepare for that child's future. So when they're 18, you say, you know what? This is what I've been doing all these years for you. I've been doing this all the years for you. I work my job. I do what I do, but I've been doing this for all years for you. You pass it on to your children or help them reinvest it for them to have their safe future. This is a good way to secure the future of your family, those you care for, your children, or yourself. So take this card and make sure you give this card to somebody got a baby coming. Help prepare them and that family for that child's futures or their own futures. Moving on to the next card. See, I'm telling you this because I'm telling you what to do when you start getting these cards. Understand that you can get your own ideas because we got many, many, many cards with many things on it you can do it for, other ideas. Moving on to this card right here, the red card. The red card is my favorite card. It's so much my favorite card. Eyes on me. Look at the video camera up top. It's so much of my favorite card. Look, I got it. This card for my calls on the phone has 24 karat gold bullion in the middle, 1 gram of gold, and on the card it says, I love you. Now, you already said happy birthday. You might can only say that once a year. But you can tell this person that you genuinely love, whether it's family member, significant lover, just whoever, whatever, for whatever reason. It could be an employee, a Valentine's Day gift, somebody you don't love but you want to love. You can give them this card. And not only is it a beautiful card where you say, oh, she'll say, oh, you know, the lady may say, oh, that is so cute. What is it? Is it a credit card? I mean, I don't see no black strip on the back. I can't swipe it nowhere, so there's no money on it, obviously. But she said, no, lady, let me tell you something. No. I got something better than money. If you look in the middle of that card, lady, not only am I expressing to you how I feel about you, I'm telling you in 24 karat gold. 24 karat gold. Oh, well, that's cute. I don't know, I already got a present with some gold jewelry. No, lady. This is 24 karat pure gold. I'm giving you this. I'm letting you know how I feel about you, but I'm asking you for you to save this because whenever you decided you want to forget about me and move on or whatever, and you take this to wherever you want to take it to get the money for it, if you decide to cash a ring in, you're going to get more money for it, what I'm giving to you for now. This gift right here is going to increase in value. So in other words, my love going to grow for you every year, baby. Every year my love going to grow for you, and I'm giving you the card to prove it. I mean, don't use that line. That's kind of weak, but just keep that in mind. So the point is, get them to understand, no matter what the card says, ladies and gentlemen, once again about the product is going to increase in value. Let's go on to the last card. The last card is blank. So my call's on the phone, this envisions a pretty white card. But let's not forget, in the middle of that card is that 24 karat gold. Remember, every card comes with the gold. The gold is what I want you to focus on because the product is going to blow your mind when I give you the facts about gold. But let's talk about this blank card. Now, to all my network marketers, all my entrepreneurs out there, listen closely because you might be looking at these 3 little cards that I've shown you. Say, oh, that's a very attractive product. Okay, so I got to sell this product. Well, no, you ain't got to sell it because, number one, whoever you give it to, you want to encourage them that it's going to grow in value, so it's best for them to save it. You know, if they never saved before, you're going to give them a free savings account, which I'm going to go over in detail. But look at this card here. It's blank. Let me tell you why it's blank. My network marketers, my entrepreneurs, my business owners to be. This card is blank because you can brand it. You don't know what I mean by branding? I'm telling you, you can design this card. You can have whatever you want designed on this card. It can be a picture of you. It could be a picture of your child's first. You took a picture with your camera phone of your child taking his first baby steps, and you can take that picture and you can put it on this card and put it away. Oh, I like this. Imagine having a photo album of a whole bunch of pictures with 24 karat gold in the middle of them. Do you see the value of each one of them cards? Do you see when that child go back and do that photo album and see all the things and she say, Mama, why is that little gold piece of metal in the middle of every one of these pictures that you took of me when I was a child, when I was growing up? You say, because now every one of these pictures is worth so much more than what they were when I took the picture. You can put whatever you want on this card, ladies and gentlemen. You can design this card to make it as beautiful as you want. Give it to whoever you want, for whoever the reason, or for yourself. You can take pictures of your own memory, of your own accomplishment, of your own. Whether you can go to Disneyland, take a picture of Mickey Mouse and put it on this card for your own memory. But remember, this is going to be the most valuable picture, valuable design that you ever created in your life because it's going to increase in value. Just because you took a picture. Just because you took a picture and created your own card. Ladies, the possibilities with the product that Karatbars International is giving to you is priceless. Your pictures are priceless. Your memories are priceless. Your business, you can put it on a card and give it to your loyal customers as a gift. It's priceless. When you get somebody a card saying, thank you for your business, you've been a customer for the last year, you know, you're my favorite customer, you're the 1,000 customer, and thank you, that's a nice gesture. I'm a favorite customer today. But you say, no, but understand. That card is more valuable than what you think it is. And if you hold on to that card, as a matter of fact, if you start getting cards for yourself, that card is going to increase in value. It's going to be the most valuable gift you ever receive from any store owner or any business. Ain't it nice to be able to say that? Ain't it nice to be able to do that for your customers? Give them a product that's going to basically always increase in value. They won't forget you or your business. Ladies and gentlemen, do you see why? Look at these beautiful cards. I am excited about this product just because of the designs and the fact that there's gold in the middle that increase in value. But you know what? Let's go ahead and break it down about gold. Now, if you think I'm just talking about any old gold, no. I was from the refinery. We got the LBMA stamp, this London Bullion Market Association. We got the stamp on ours. Our gold is legitimate. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the screen. Look at the top. Look at the top. You see this one here? You see this gold card? See, I got gold. You see I got gold. I got the I love you gold. I got the gold. This is the gold. This is officially the gold money. So if you never, ever in your life saw gold money, it is here, ladies and gentlemen, live and in person. Gold money is on planet Earth. If you're not aware of this, gold was used as money before paper currency was even in existence, before the IOUs was created. This ain't nothing new, ladies and gentlemen. You know, that we are slowly going back to a certain degree to the gold standard. You might as well start now getting your gold. You don't want to be left out in the cold. All right, this is gold money. The reason why, because all the certification, documentation, signatures needed to certify that this is pure gold is already on the card. Take it to any country in the world, and they will recognize it because of the certification on this card as gold money. You can use this as money. We got the gold money, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's talk about some facts about gold. Let me tell you what gold can't be. And now, once again, my network marketers out there, to my entrepreneurs out there, time to compare the apples to the oranges. So I don't care what product you're dealing with or have dealt with. Let's do a little comparison here. All right, so my telephone callers, let me tell you some facts about gold. Number one, let me tell you what gold cannot be. Gold, number one, cannot be printed. Well, you ain't gonna go like I saw American Greed, how this dude was making money off his printers. He got well, I can't tell you how he did it because y'all might try to duplicate it. But he was pretty successful at fooling the public was that it was real money when it wasn't. So in other words, our product can't be printed. So there won't be no counterfeit bills, no counterfeit gold money here. Our gold money comes encased, ladies and gentlemen, in pure gold. So number one, it can't be printed. Number two, it can't be counterfeited. So I don't care what you put in the middle of this. If they remove this gold from here and they put it on that scale is going to tell the difference between real gold and fool's gold. So you can't fool the scale. You might fool the person with a human eye, you know, somebody who don't know gold. But see, Karatbars International, you're going to learn about gold and we know gold. So our product can't be counterfeited. Our product can't be inflated, which means our product is not affected by inflation. So as this money here, you know, I got a little $10 bill here. You see that? Who's that on the front? One of the presidents who passed on. We call him dead presidents. I got a little $5 bill here. And it's saying another man. Oh, that's my man Lincoln right there. You know, we got Mr. Jackson right here. You know, and I can show him a $100 bill because it's brand new and I don't want to fold it. But anyway, really, I ain't got one, but I'm just talking trash. Anyway, all right. So we got this right here. See what I'm saying? All this money right here. See all my money I'm borrowing today. All this money, see my green. You can't get none. Inflation can affect that. Remember when I told you before that back in 1936 it was, gold was $34 an ounce? You know, so you probably get it was a lot, but you know, you could buy $34 worth of whatever, you know, with the ounce of gold. And with the dollar, you could buy certain things. In this case, say bread, you probably could buy 4 loaves of bread with a dollar. Now today, if gold is worth, that same ounce of gold is worth $1,300, let's say $1,300, you could buy probably over 400 loaves of bread with the same amount of gold, with 1 ounce of gold. Now with that $1, you might buy a third of some good bread. Now, you might find that 99-cent bread, and you still might be able to buy a loaf of bread. But number one, you ain't buying 400 loaves with the same dollar that you was paying back then. So my whole point is, inflation affects it. It takes more beads to buy what you already buying today in the future. But gold will actually be able to buy more. We are inflation proof. So how much do you want a whole bunch of this that's inflation, that's non-inflation proof, or a whole bunch of this that inflation is going to require more of you to spend to get the same thing you've been getting? Put on your thinking caps. Get the gold. Reproduce. Well, the gold comes from the mountains, or the gold's are mined in the mountains. So unless you yourself are going to make a mountain to make, you know, so they can be mined for gold, you can't reproduce our product. Destroy. All right. Let's go back to Mr. Jackson. Where's Mr. Jackson? Right here. Here we go. Look at that. Look. Eyes on me again. Now, if I take this, rip it in half, how much is half of a $20 bill worth? How much is that half of a $20 bill worth now? And rip it in half. If I gave you, if you had a nice watch on, no, if I went to your restaurant, if I invited you to dinner, and when the person came up, I said, I'm going to pay for our dinner with this half of the $20 bill. We're going to be washing dishes because that way it's not going to take a half of a $20 bill. You know what I'm saying? In other words, when this money is ripped in half, watch this, abracadabra. Bam, it's a whole new bill again. I got magical powers. If I rip that bill in half, the bill ain't worth nothing. But if you take my gold money and you break my gram of gold in half, now this gram of gold right now with 2 Karatbars International is $65. You know, approximately $65. So if I break this gram of gold in half, guess what I got? I don't got nothing that's worthless. Now I got 2 grams of gold. It's like $32.50 each. So even if you destroyed my product, it still holds its value But if you destroy that money that's in your product, it's half a $20 bill ain't buying nothing. It can't even buy what a penny can buy. They ain't giving you nothing what I'd rather have. So if you have a product or service that won't be worth nothing, if you destroy it, well, guess what? You can destroy ours all you want. Ours still hold value. So put on your thinking caps. Put your thinking caps on when you compare apples to oranges. Rust. Leave it out in the rain. Gold is waterproof. Fire. If my house burned down, if I was in my house, use my neighbor. If I was in my house, use my neighbor. I had a pound of this on my table. I'm on my table. I'm in the room. I'm counting all my dollars, all my Jacksons, all my 20s, all my 5 or 10s. While I'm all happy, I'm thinking about the PlayStation and then the bigger TV I'm going to buy and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm balling. All of a sudden, oh, what's that in the distance? There's a forest fire coming. Oh, snap. If you're my next door neighbor and you got a whole bunch of gold up on your table and stuff and you're going through your gold, you're stacking it neatly, you're putting it away in your nice little safe and everything, forest fire come through and burn both our houses down, God forbid. Guess what's going to happen? I'm going to run back in there in the house. Fireman, they leaving. They didn't wet everything up. Everything all muddy and sloppy, burnt up to ashes. And guess what I'm going to find on my coffee table? All that money that I had, I was balling with. It's all gone, burnt up, ain't worth nada. I can't do nothing else with it. Now, on the other hand, I go next door, you're my neighbor, and we go to your ashes, and guess what we find? We find your gold. Why? Because gold is fireproof. You know it takes 1,945 degrees to melt gold? And check it out. Remember when I tell you gold cannot be destroyed? Even if you melt our gold down to liquid form, it still holds its value. Now, whatever little gadget that you might be selling, whatever little product that you might have sold or consider selling, if I melted it down, how much is it worth melted? Compare my product to your product. How much is your product worth if it's rust, if it's destroyed, if it's printed, if it's counterfeited? So far, our product is fail-proof. Time. It don't expire. Remember I told you thousands of years ago, kings and dynasties, you know, when they was doing the sword fights and everything, when Caesar and all this stuff, gold. This stuff, this gold is older than this. It was here before us. When we all go to the big house, it's going to be here after us. Kind of a great investment to have if you want to continue your legacy. If you want to secure your family, your loved ones. See what I'm saying? It's kind of a good thing to have. Fed. You ain't got to feed this. You don't require no slop. You don't require no hay. None of that stuff. Our product don't require that. Fertilizer. You ain't got to water it. You know, you ain't got to put no miracle grow on our product. They mine in the mountains. We get it straight from we got a contract with a refinery, so we get it straight. We know no bankers, no middleman. We get it straight, and it goes straight to the affiliates. It's no milk. That is so beautiful too. Requires no maintenance. There are no moving parts. You don't got to get the oil change in 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no nothing mechanical, ain't nothing electrical. No maintenance. Now remember, we're comparing apples to oranges. So think about that product you're considering or you're doing. And think about that. Can it be printed, counterfeited, inflated, reproduced, destroyed, rust, fire, time, fed, fertilized, required no maintenance? This has a lifetime warranty on it. Yeah, you know, if I bought that product from you, that gadget, whatever and stuff, 1, 2, 3 years from now, you know, will they still honor it if it breaks down? Well, guess what? Gold don't break down, ladies and gentlemen. And number two, it ain't got no expiration date. So I ain't worried about it spoiling. See, I believe in good health. So I take nutritional products. So more power to them. I'm going to keep doing that because I like the product. I patronize the products. So, but I'm not saying don't stop. I'm not saying really. I'm not really telling you to stop or change what you're doing. I'm not telling you yet. But what I want you to understand is our product's pretty safe. Now, with nutritional product, it's going to eventually spoil, maybe. You know, it has an expiration date on it. And like I said, ours don't. So I listed here comparing apples to oranges. So whatever you're considering or might be doing, you know, it could be your plan B if it doesn't become your plan A. Okay, moving on. The movement of money. I'm about to get into the money, so I need you to understand this first, ladies and gentlemen, because when I explain the portion of the comp plan that I plan to explain to you and stuff, there's two things that's going to be very important that you understand. Those two things are, number one is the movement of money, and if you don't understand what I mean, what I mean is when people get paid, when this stuff right here, this little paper stuff right here, paper currency, goes from one hand to the other hand, money is physically moving. It's moving. So you see what happens? My money, because I'm moving it somewhere. You know, when I spend money, I'm moving it. When I'm using ATM and getting money, it's moving. When I'm buying goods and services, taking this money I made out, it's moving. When I'm save and invest, the money is moving. So this is what I need you to understand about the movement of money. You have to move your money to make money. Okay? Understand that. Because when I talk about you moving your money, you need to understand this is why. Because as long as you're moving your money, you're going to make money. Also, the next thing is perpetual growth. I'm going to use the example of a penny that if I gave you a penny and told you it's going to double every day for 30 days, would you want a penny that's going to double every day for 30 days, or would you rather have $5,000 cash slapped in the palm of your hand every day for 31 days. Think about it, visualize. $5,000 cash in my hand every day for 31 days, or 30 days, 31 days. Or he's going to give me a penny on day one, and he's going to double it every day for 31 days. Which do I want? Okay, well, before you make a decision, let's go through the numbers. Now, on my slide, I have the answer out already. For my cards on the phone, you can't see this. But if I gave you $5,000 every day for 31 days, in the end of 31 days, if you just spend a penny of it, you will have $155,000. You think that's a lot of money? More power to you. I'm telling you right now, don't think of that as a lot of money, ladies and gentlemen. Karatbars International has a wonderful opportunity that's going to make you think about that 155. When you think back about that 155, you'll be like, that's a lot of money to me. Now let's break it down. Why it ain't a lot of money to me? Well, my dream car is going to be a Mercedes S600. That's right. I like the big body style. I like it because when I come to your house and pick you up and come and visit you and stuff and everything, I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to ride in style. I want you to feel like I feel when you're riding in that. And I will ride in whatever car you got once you're going to give a Karatbars International. Because, matter of fact, this weekend, they was in Las Vegas giving away Jeeps, ladies and gentlemen. The incentives that Karatbars, ladies and gentlemen, they gave away Jeeps. They gave away, okay, well, they gave away a car. Let me tell you something about our incentives. Let me, before you even think, well, so-and-so, they'll give you a Mercedes. Oh, we got 3 cars you'll get. But let me tell you something, the difference between comparing apples to oranges. Let me tell you about Karatbars International. They kind of separate them from the majority of the companies out there. They give you these free cars. When you win our incentive, that free card, you own it free and clear. Ain't no, they're going to pay the note. They're going to pay the lease on it for such and such amount of time, as long as you maintain a such and such purchases, such and such requirement, such and such business volume. You know, they don't have no conditions or stipulations when it comes to our Jeeps, ladies and gentlemen. We go from the Jeeps to the mid-luxury car to the luxury car. 3 cars, you get them free and clear. Pay slip, title. Compare apples to oranges. Do you want to have to continue to work hard when you get that Jeep, or do you want to earn that Jeep with this company and keep it? Think about that. Let's get back to this penny. Now, like I said, that 155, it's not going to give me my car. I ain't excited about that. Keep your little $5,000. Give me the penny. Let me tell you why before you think I'm crazy. For my callers who can't see the slide, that penny on day 1 just is 1 penny. But on day 2, it's 2 pennies because it doubled. On day 4, them 2 pennies doubled. Now I got 4 pennies. And if I did this for day after day after day after day, by the time I get to day 25, I got $167,000 worth of pennies. It ain't even been 31 days, and I've got more money than I did in 31 days by getting $5,000 a day. All right? So now the reason for that is called perpetual growth. When it doubles, it becomes more, greater, bigger. So do you want it right now, or do you want it to the perpetual growth for it to double, for it to build, for it to grow? Understand that. Understand that. It has a double, perpetual growth. You want perpetual growth. Trust me. Going on. Oh, my man, I didn't give you the numbers. By day 30, for my calls on the phone, that's over $5 million. And basically, in the whole amount of time, actually, you brought in $10 million when you add it all up together. $10 million opposed to $155,000. Ain't you glad you let that man keep his dead presidents? Ain't you so glad? And you got $10 million worth of pennies now? Well, the Abraham Lincoln, who on that penny? Where's my penny at? Whoever's on that penny, you got a whole bunch of them now. You can trade them in. Matter of fact, trade them in for gold. But anyway, that is the benefit, and that is what I need you to understand about perpetual growth, because it is important to our comp plan. It'll help you to understand the money that you're going to make with our company going on. The secret. I told you in the beginning, I'm going to tell you a secret. They're rich, wealthy, successful, people live by. And this secret is so simple that if you can come out of your mouth and say that you can't do it, that's right. I ain't got nothing to say to you, because this is so simple. It'd just be crazy if you couldn't do this. Let me tell you the secret, ladies and gentlemen, that wealthy people live by. That is to pay yourself first. Kind of let it sink in. Let pay yourself first. Okay, Mr. World Famous. Sounds simple. What does it mean, though? Let me break it down to you. The difference between you and some wealthy people and stuff, or rich, successful, who live by this principle, here's the difference. When they get money, when they get paid, whatever day it is, how many ever times it is, what they do is they pay themselves first. That means, let's say they got $1,000. What they do is they put aside a certain amount for themselves. They pay themselves. They didn't want to put the work in for 40 hours a week. They drove through all that traffic every day, 2 times a day. Had to put up with that fast food lunch, and they wasn't making their own lunch every day. At the end of the week, when that check come, or the second week, when that check come, they say, you know what? I deserve this. I got family. I have all that. I have responsibilities. I have bills. But because God gave me breath and gave me life day after day, and I work and I do what I got to do to provide for myself and my family, I think I deserve to pay myself first. You have to adopt that. And it's so simple. You take a little bit, look at the screen, you take some of this, and you save it. Because I said, most of all, at the bottom it says, most of all, save the money you pay yourself. So when you get this, when you pay yourself, you want to save this. And you're going to learn exactly how much to save with Karatbars International. Remember, pay yourself first. Put it aside. Rich people, when they get money, they pay themselves first, and they take the rest of that money, whatever they got left, they pay their bills, investments, take care of the toys, whatever they want to do. Everything comes after they pay themselves first. But see, it is told that people with a broke mentality, which you will no longer have, what you may have done in the past, but you no longer are going to do. Usually when you get paid yourself first, you pay your bills and this and that and that and that and this. Then you look at what you got left and try to save it. That's backwards thinking. That is not wealthy thinking. That is not rich, successful, future thinking. Change it right now. Try it. That next check, say, I'm going to take some of this, and I'm going to pay me. I'm going to pay myself first. Let me try that. Let me see how that feels. Put it in your bra. Let me see how that feels. Try it. It feels so good. You see, I paid myself on my bra. Back my bra. I got a bra on. You see, I did it. I paid myself first. You see this money? I didn't pay myself first. It feels so good to do so. You worked all week for it. Pay yourself first, okay? That is the secret. And see how simple that is. Like I said, if you can't do it, I ain't got nothing to say. All right. Free savings account for your 24 karat 999.9 gold bullion. The reason why I'm showing you this slide, ladies and gentlemen, because remember all this right here? Remember all this? Look at the screen. Look at me. Eye contact. Get eye contact. Eye contact. See all this? You paid yourself first? Now I'm telling you what to do with that money. You pay yourself first because you earned it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you put in the time. You deal with the headaches. You deal with the bosses. You deal with having to do something that you feel you can do better, but you can't because there's sometimes it's stealing, but you at the end of the week, after 2 weeks, whatever the month, you got this. You paid yourself first. Now what you do, ladies and gentlemen, you want to turn this into this. See that gold money? You can't see my cards, but I'm holding, as I said before, gold money in my hand. You want to turn this, and you're going to find out into this. Here we go. I love how Boomer does this. Dan does this. He says you take this money and you put it. Oh, I might be doing it wrong. You put it in your piggy bank, and then you put it in the piggy bank. Well, yeah, here's the piggy bank thing he do. You gotta watch the presentation where he gets his dollars and he does something with it, and he turns it into gold money and he puts it in the piggy bank. Oh, I love how he do that. That man, it's so good. It's so good. But this slide here shows you what you're gonna do with the money you pay yourself first. And see, 2 things are gonna happen here. Number one, you're being smart. You're basically saving something that's going to increase in value. That's smart. And number 2, you got gold money. You still got money. And look at that. You see the first word of this slide? It says free. It's a free savings account for you to save this money. I'm going to get into details to it. This money for this money. Why wouldn't you save it as this? I done went over how valuable this is and how beautiful it can be even if you designed it. Why wouldn't you save it as this? Save that paper currency for this. So we will give you, I told you, a free savings account for your 24 karat gold money. This is gold money, ladies and gentlemen. You're exchanging this money. So as I haven't said it, if you had $1,000, you took out $200 out of your $1,000, and you exchange it for $2,200 worth of gold money, you still got $1,000. It's just that 800 is paper currency, and 200 is gold money. So once again, what did you buy? Think about it. Moving on. Karatbars International has a financial tool that is best to have and not need than to need and not have. And the analogy I like to use to explain this a little bit better, but I'm going to read it again. I'm going to do it a little slower. Karatbars International has a financial tool that is best to have and not need than to need and not have. All right, let's break it down. Let's say you got health insurance. Well, it's good to have it and not need it because maybe you haven't been to the hospital in a while, but you pay it on time, take it out your check every week, every 2 weeks, however they do it. So, You have it when you don't need it yet, you know what I'm saying, but it's there. And then let's say someone don't have insurance. Now let's go to someone without insurance. Let's say that's me, for example. All right, I'm out there building a doghouse or something, using the wood and stuff. I happen to get a splinter in my finger from picking up wood, making a doghouse for the cat, okay? Because the cat needs something bigger than the little cat kitty box. So I'm building a doghouse for the cat. I get a splinter in my finger. Now, I don't like needles. I'll be the first one to admit it. Raise your hand. If you feel me on this, you feel my pain in the finger. So what I'm gonna do is, if I get a splinter from building a doghouse for a cat, and I run to the hospital, if I don't have no health insurance, guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna say, doctor, give me the news, like it's on that show. I got a splinter in my finger. I need you to go on the back, get your 4 to 8 year degree professionals to come out here and remove this splinter. All right, well, they say, okay, Mr. World Famous, we can take care of that. It's going to cost you $1,500. You don't know this yet. Hope you got insurance. Well, let's find out. I need you to fill out these forms with your insurance information so I can get one of my 4 year to 8 year business professionals to come out and remove that splinter from your finger. Well, if I ain't got no insurance, they're going to say, you might want to go out downtown to the shelter and stuff and get somebody else to remove that splinter, because without that insurance, you ain't getting no service here. So if anybody said need or not have it, I need that insurance now. I wouldn't take out my check because I never had no emergency. But now I don't have it. I need it, but I need to have it. See what I'm saying? And now I got to go down to the shelter and ask somebody. I might have to pay them a couple of D's too. It's probably a lot cheaper than it is at the clinic to remove that splinter. So do you understand why it's good to have it and not need it, and to need to not have it? And Karatbars International, we provide that. What we provide is a safe, fast, and easy gold accumulation plan. Let it sink in. Gold accumulation. What that means is you're going to accumulate, week after month after month after year. You want to accumulate. You want to take this. You want to pay yourself first. You want to accumulate gold. Accumulate. We're giving you a free gold account to accumulate as much gold as your heart's desire. As the more and more that you want to secure your future, the more and more you want to exchange your paper money, like the slide says, the participant opportunity to exchange your paper currency and your digital currency for 24 karat gold money. Exchange. Why not? You want a whole bunch of these. I tell you how much it was in 1936, and now it is 2014. Can you see what's going on with gold? I tell you, don't rust. It's fireproof. It don't expire. Do you see why you want to exchange? We're giving you that for free. We're giving you an account to do it for free. So why would you not exchange this paper that can get burnt up, can be ripped up, be worth nothing, for something that's going to hold value when you go into the big house? Why wouldn't you do that for free? I'm going to give you time to think of a reason, because I can't think of one. So while you're thinking about it, I'm going to move on. As an independent Karatbars International affiliate, Karatbars pays you referral rewards because we're affiliates. Every Friday, clockwork, they ain't missed a payday yet over the last 4 years for telling others who choose to use our system to protect and multiply their capital, to build their legacy, to secure their future, to provide for their family. They pay you for helping people to get a free gold savings plan to accumulate gold money. That's our business. How easy is that? You now are in position to go out there and help somebody secure their future for themselves and for their families by giving them a place to exchange their paper currency, which is dying by inflation, for gold money that is increasing in value. Why wouldn't you want to help your mother, your brother, your sister, your father, your niece, your nephew, your neighbor, your co-workers? Hey, dog, it's a free savings account. All you got to do is exchange some of it. Ain't no requirements. It don't cost you this. You got to do your KYC, information. But why wouldn't you just simply help? Maybe 2 people per se? It's important that it's just 2 people. I mean, maybe just 2 people. It's going to be relevant in a minute. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you understand me on this. We have the product, and you can get the product for free through your gold savings account. And if you want to become an affiliate with this company, you will have the ability to offer people the same thing. And you can get paid. If you join as a free affiliate, you will get paid. When they get their commission, there's that residual, you will get paid from that. You didn't pay to become an affiliate, and you got paid. But we'll talk about that later in a minute. For disclaimer, note the price of gold is immaterial as this program is based on dollar cost averaging over an extended period of time. Karatbars International is not for speculators or collectors. So if you were thinking about that, oh, I'm going to get all that gold and I'm going to collect it because it's collectible gold. Nah, this is gold money. Are you collecting these right now? Are you out there collecting paper money? Are you collecting this? Then why would you collect this? Gold money, ladies and gentlemen. Be smart, okay? Be smart. Going on to my next slide. The money. Favorite part. Well, it ain't my favorite. I love the product. But I think for some individuals who might have been motivated by the financial opportunity that you give with Karatbars International, come to this webinar because you're invited by somebody. You know, let's just go into what you might have, one of the reasons what you might have came here for. Listen to me. Your mouth watering? Swallow. Here we go. Karatbars, matter of fact, let me take a swig of water. Hold on. My lips got wet now. Moving on. Before I get into this, let me break it down to you. Something important that you know. Well, I'm going to do a disclaimer. The income projections are shown in U.S. dollars. The action plan uses mathematical examples that are dependent upon following the plan as described. I'm going to show you a 12-week plan. I'm going to show it to you. If you thought paying yourself first was easy, I'm going to show you a 12-week plan, okay? But understand, the action plan uses mathematical examples that are dependent upon following the plan as described. So I'm going to lay it out for you exactly what you got to do. 3 easy steps, or 4 if you want to, I'm going to say 3 easy steps. I'm going to lay it out for you, okay? So don't even worry about that. It's not going to be hard to follow. So the results can vary based on your activity. I'm looking at you, look at me because I'm looking at you. Yeah, on your activity, yeah. Don't blame nobody to blame but you. And also the activity of your team, and that'll be relevant in a minute. But see, this is what you do. This is one thing that's going to be important about building your team. Wherever you decide to help, and that should be any and everybody, to get a free savings account, why wouldn't you tell somebody? You ain't telling them to go to a bank and, sign up for a savings account so they can get a free toaster. You're not doing that. To save more of this that's declining in value, that's affected by inflation. You're not doing that for them. You're doing them something better. You're doing them something that's going to increase in value. This is way better. That's why we don't even call it an investment. This is way better to have gold money. But if the person you talk to is you consider a business professional, have them call this number here. So my callers on the phone, listen carefully. Grab pencil and paper. I'm going to give you a number that has a 3-minute sizzle call. 3 minutes. If it hasn't changed your life already, and even if you have listened to it, listen to it. Because if you're an affiliate, you should know this call. You're going to become an affiliate. You are, trust me. You want to know this call. This call is going to be your best friend. It's going to help you to separate the real from the fake. Remember, I'm going to tell you what kind of people you want in a minute. But it's going to help you to separate the real from the fake. Here's the number. Area code 218-844-3182. I'm going to repeat it. Area code 218-844-3182. This is going to ask you to, excuse me, that was nasty. Enter a code. The code number is 30108646. I'm going to repeat it. 30108646. That 3-minute call, if it hasn't changed your life already, it will. And there should be every reason in the world to share with everybody else because you can help change their life with a 3-minute phone call. They willing to take 3 minutes out of their phone call. Wow. I mean, especially when it can change your life. Wow. Like we say in the music industry, keep it moving. But anyway, moving on to the next slide. Let me tell you why this is important. When you get that free account and become an affiliate, I told you get paid that residuals that one way. But see, the money I'm about to show you, when you become a paid affiliate, you're going to get paid in 7 different ways, ladies and gentlemen. I showed you one product. We got more than one. Our flagship product is gold. And what can be better than gold? But when you decide to become an affiliate, you're going to get paid in 7 different ways. Now, visualize. I can get paid 7 different ways with gold. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We got direct commissions, unit level bonuses, generation bonuses, package bonuses, dual team bonus. We got a Karatbars pool. We got a Karatbars gold fund. And we got incentives. You see me bouncing in my chair? That means I'm happy. We got incentives. It gets so, oh my God, I'm perspiring. We're getting there. I'm getting excited. Sit back. No, move closer to your screen. Listen to me closely. We're getting into it now. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Dream lifestyle. You want to get paid in 7 different ways? When you get paid in 7 different ways, this is kind of money you can make. You see that number of money right there? Now my slide says, my callers on the phone, your dream lifestyle with a question mark. Let me ask my callers on the phone out there who don't see what everybody else can see right now. How much money do you need to bring in every week to be living your dream lifestyle? You know what your dreams are. whether it's for yourself, for your family, for your friends, for your business, for your future, for your legacy. You know what it is. So think about that for a moment. How much money you need coming in every week? Let's say $4,000 a week. Well, if you want to bring in $4,000 a week, and remember, I told you our Fast Start plan can help you to achieve this in 12 weeks. That is 3 months from now. That means by the summertime. By the summertime, if you come into the Bronze affiliate, you have the potential of making over $4,000 a week in just 12 weeks, 3 months from now. Or if you want to become and that's only a 135 investment. Let me break down that money right quick. Well, let me lay it out for my callers first. Well, become a Bronze. Listen closely, because you didn't understand this before I move on. Becoming a Bronze affiliate, a paid affiliate, you get paid in 7 ways plus incentives. Remember that now. 135, one time. I'll get over there. Number 2, silver. You want to become a silver? By becoming a silver, to my callers on the phone, you have the potential 12 weeks from now, 3 months from now, of bringing in over $17,000 a month. That's 6 figures a year. 3 months from now. Are you making 6 figures now? Well, let's double that. Now, if you come in as a gold, which is $800 one time, you have the potential 12 weeks from now, by the summer, to be bringing over $25,000, making over $25,000 a month. Can anybody say millionaire? And that doesn't mean you got a lot of money. Remember, you're just rich. That's not even the goal that Karatbars International has set for you. Okay, so 3 months from now, you might be rich with Karatbars International. Oh, you're a millionaire. You might be rich. We talking about becoming wealthy, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so don't get happy yet. Now, you want to be VIP? That's gold. I mean, my bad. Want to be VIP? That's 2,000. 2,000 VIP. Now, I tell you the prices. Bronze, 135. Silver, 350. Gold, 800. VIP, $2,000. And you bring it to be a VIP, $2,000, and it's over $32,000 a week. Come on now, you're a millionaire. 3 months from now, I don't know what you're doing, been doing, or plan on doing, but if they don't got a plan for you to be a millionaire, the potential of you becoming a millionaire in 3 months from now, you want to take a real super duper close look at Karatbars International, because we got a 12-week plan. Now, let's go back to the price of this, because if you're thinking 135 that can bring in 6 figures, that's over $16,000 a month. 6 figures in 3 months. You got a problem with that? 135? Dog, how much money have you spent on yourself so far this year? If you spent over 135 and you're complaining about this, I'm going to smack you in the back of your neck in a very loving and playful way, okay? Because I'm not a violent person. All right? So that ain't no money to be making 6 figures 3 months from now. You worry about 135? But remember, that 6 figures ain't enough. You know, I mean, that's what, 160 something? You know, I go silver though. You know, I can do a little better than bronze. There's nothing wrong with bronze. I started off with the bronze. But I can do the silver. I can draw that 350. All right? You know, I got my income tax back. Draw that 350. You know, I wasn't get a big screen TV or my PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. I was thinking about that. New pair of Jordans that came out. Or the one that Kanye West got. Oh my God. That's like, them shoes. Anyway. So I can draw that 350. You got the money. And let me tell you something. Let's go back to bronze for a minute. I know I'm backtracking. Let's go back to bronze for a minute. If you don't think you can find 135, remember you're paying yourself first, number one. So pay yourself 135 too. But think about this. Oh yeah, famous, you know, ooh, I work week, man. Things are tight, dog. You know, gas money and this and that, and lunch money and this and that. Listen, this carpooling save you some money. You can make your lunch. Ain't nothing wrong with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich again with some salt and vinegar potato chips every now and then, and your Capri Sun, I don't know how to say that correctly. Ain't nothing wrong with doing it that way, because think about it. You are saving. You are being smart. You pay yourself first. Why? Because you say, you know what? I'm going to invest 135 one time and change my life in 3 months. I will eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to change my life in 3 months. To go from 4,000 a week in 3 months, to go to 17,000 or 25 or 32,000. I will eat some peanut butter jelly sandwich with some salt and vinegar, potato chips, and a Capri Sun. Okay? Don't make no excuse, because I tell you, if we look in your closet, we going to Salvation Army. All right? But anyway, 800. Come on now, 800. You were saving for something. Okay, guess what? If you take that money for that trip this summer, that little money, that little $1,000, $900 you put aside, you know, if you go ahead and invest it and care about it in yourself, you pay yourself first and care about International, you're going to have a lot more than 800 by the time the summer comes. Now you can change your plans and fly anywhere in the world with the money you can be making when you're a millionaire. You have to worry about, saving up the plan to go to your... You got the money to do it. Take that money now. It's going to be worth a lot more for you with Karatbars International by the summertime. VIP, check it out now. You take that whole check from your income tax, whatever you was going to do with that, I'm telling you right now, change your life. If what you're going to spend that $2,000 on does not have the potential to make you a millionaire 3 months from now, don't buy it. Take a chance with Karatbars International. Because even if you wasn't thinking about buying something, still, look what that $2,000 would be worth if you were saving it. 3 months from now, by being a VIP affiliate with Karatbars International, that is a beautiful savings plan when what you're saving is gold money. Am I making myself clear? Moving on. I'm sweating. And that poke card, because I'm down there, I'm not even going to the poke card because I'm at an hour. Let me keep it moving. This is our system, ladies and gentlemen. Remember I told you it was easy peasy? Enroll. Get that free account. You know, because if anything, get that free account at least once again. Start exchanging some of your paper money for the gold money. Do that anyway. It's free, even if you don't do this business. If you decide not to become a paid affiliate, be smart. Exchange some of this for this. You might as well pay yourself first. Do what the other people do. You know, be smart about it and stuff. Just save it in exchange. That's all. You just do that for years to come. You be good. You be set. Family, legacy, whatever it is you're doing it for, you saving your paper money for, just save it as gold money. That's free. Step one. You might as well do that. But at the same time, if you acquire that package, and I told you about the bronze, silver, gold, silver, and VIP, I told you what it was and how much it cost and how much you can make. If you decide to acquire one of those packages, look at what you'll be doing. See what I'm saying? Look, you're paying yourself one time. Your return on your investment could be either $4,000 and $30,000 a week. See what I'm saying? Easy peasy. And then 3, of course, pay yourself first. You got to do what the wealthy people do, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't do that part of the plan, which is your responsibility, don't look at your upline. Don't blame your dog. You had to get your dog a new flea collar. You know, just keep him indoors more and wash him more often. I think that kind of works better, too. You know, don't make no excuses. Nobody want to hear your excuses why you won't pay yourself first when you did all the work. And you won't pay yourself. There's no excuse for that. It's only $65 when you're an affiliate with this company, and you're only doing it for 12 weeks. But guess what? You don't have to do it for 12 weeks. Let's go. Let's break it down. Oh, yeah. I said give 2 people. The 2 people that you get, because, you know, like I said, you want to share it. You want to share it. You want people to, you know, have the opportunity that was not given to them before to be able to exchange gold money for paper money. It's only at $65 per gram. They're not buying an ounce of gold. They don't got to save $1,300 to get no gold with Karatbars International. There ain't no middleman, no brokers involved. You just simply pay yourself first, and that money that you pay yourself first that you're going to save it as gold money. It's only $65. So if all the money that you make in a week, if you can take 65 out of that, whatever $200, $300, $400, $500 is, if you are willing to sacrifice $65 every week for yourself, for your family, for your future, your life is going to change with Karatbars International. Do you see how easy that is? And when you tell 2 people, and if they will listen to that 3-minute call and decide they want to be an affiliate, well, see, this is my motto right here. Winners do what losers won't. Winners do. Do is an action word. Well, winners won't. Won't is a non-action word. Now, you got to be a winner to win with Karatbars International. And what you got to do, I already told you, pay yourself first. Now, once you do that, you find 2 people. But the 2 people that you find, you want them to be winners. You want to make sure, you have to ask them a question. Can you pay yourself first? Well, what do you mean by that? Can you save money for yourself? I mean, you're working 5 days a week, maybe even 6. Can you at least pay yourself $65 a week? You know, oh, shit, I can do that. The money, yeah, I deserve that. Well, if they can do that, they are a winner, and you want them on your team. And you want 2. 2. Our plan is based off of just 2 people, not 2,200. Now, if you got 2,200, oh, my goodness. The money numbers we're showing you, now we're talking real well. But if you just found 2 that can be a winner like you are, because you can pay yourself first, because you're a winner, and you deserve it. If you can find 2 to do that, let me show you the money. Let me show you the money. As a bronze, you pay yourself first. We got the week for 12 weeks. You find your 2 winners, and they pay themselves first. You know, they become an affiliate, a paid affiliate. No matter if they decide to be a bronze, silver, they may not start off as a bronze. You may do, but they may not. And whether they choose bronze, silver, gold, or VIP, you get 5% of whatever that money they spend on becoming an affiliate. That's your I call it a quick start bonus. You get that money up front. That's a thank you for helping them. See what I'm saying? You deserve that, all right? So as a bronze affiliate, you only get 5% of whatever one they choose to come to this business, because they may be able to do more or less than what you can do. But anyway, so you get that money up front too in week 1. You get that money for that. You get $13 there. You get that money for that. But let's go on week after week. Now, as you can see, you only brought in 2 people. You didn't bring in no more people. Understand me on this. You didn't bring in nobody else. But if you look in the down week 4 and on down, you're making money. How is that possible, Mr. World Famous? How is I making money and only told 2 people, and all I'm doing after that is paying myself first? Pastor Don loves to reiterate that. Once you get your people, all you have to do, the only thing left for you to do is to pay yourself first every week. That's it. Your job is done. Become an affiliate, find 2 people, and pay yourself first. Now, this perpetual growth is where the rest of this money come in, because we're going to teach them 2 people to do the same thing. So remember that penny? When them 2 get 2, who gets 4, who gets 2, which is 8, and so forth, and double. Everybody getting these plans. This money's coming in. Money is moving. That's where this money comes from. And guess what? Remember I told you, Pastor's not gonna tell you, get your money, get your gold every week. Well, by week 6 as a bronze affiliate, that's $65 to perpetual growth. You are bringing in $65 at that point. Now that money you take over, you turn it over into your gold money. You are no longer coming out of your pocket to get gold money. Your gold is free for life, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to say it louder. Your gold is free for life. You're going to get pure gold the money to get pure gold every week if you want for the rest of your life. You don't have to work this plan for 12 weeks due to perpetual growth, due to the other 7 ways that we get paid. There's no reason why you are not going to succeed with Karatbars International. Now, because from simply 2, they get 2, this is the money you're going to see at the end of the week. And that's the money, according to what Mr. Boomer likes to say, I don't know if he still says it, the perfect scenario. Now, I probably just diffuse some of y'all because I use the word perfect. And some of y'all are afraid of that perfect word. Why? Well, I ain't perfect. Some of y'all are afraid of that word. So let's break it down. Before you even get all self-conscious, let's kind of break it down on what perfect means. Now, perfect is an adjective. We all know it's a word describes it now. Let's define perfect because it's going to be very important. Having all the required or desirable elements, qualities, or characteristics as good as it is possible to be. Second, absolute, complete. I'm going to take that one out. Use for emphasis. But third, make something completely free from faults or defects or as close to such a condition as possible, a.k.a. flawless. Now, there's a definition of the word perfect described any of you nouns out there. I'm not perfect, so it don't fit the description to me. And I like being unique. So maybe you're not too. So if in a perfect scenario, that's the kind of money you can make, you say, well, how can I do it if I'm not perfect? Well, ask yourself this question. What on earth can a human, an imperfect human, because we're not perfect, if you believe that, I believe it, what on earth can a human do perfectly? So you say, okay, now, see, that's almost an oxymoron. You're expecting somebody who's not perfect to do something perfect. How is that even possible? Well, let's see. My calls on the phone. I have a slide on my computer screen for everybody that's tuned into the live webinar. What they're able to see here is a slide with a bowling ball on a bowling alley, a whole bunch of pins down there. It's a beautiful bowling alley. They got the little black lights on, neon, that kind of thing going on. It looks all funky and stuff. At the bottom of my slide, let me go to the top of my slide. At the top of my slide, it says perfect game. Rewind, the first word, perfect game. I just described something that an imperfect person can do perfectly. And I have the model at the bottom, imperfect people doing things perfectly. So if it's humanly possible, and if you don't know what a perfect game is, ladies and gentlemen, that's when you roll all 10 strikes and all 10 frames during a bowling game. That's the perfect game when you knock them all down all 10 times every time. That's the perfect game. So now we have imperfect people doing something perfectly, and that is one example of something that a human being, an imperfect human being, can do perfectly. So there is no excuse why you cannot do Karatbars International's easy 12-week plan perfectly. I've proven to you that it is possible for us, me, and you to do something perfectly. So if you can't bowl a perfect game, well, let's do Karatbars International. So let's see what we got to do. Get a free account, get an affiliate package, fill 2 people, and pay ourselves first. If you can do those 4 little steps perfectly, oh my goodness, it's easy peasy for you. Moving on. Silver package. I'm just showing you numbers because I'm wrapping this presentation up. The silver package, you get that 10%, and that's what I want to explain to you. Because bronze, you make that 20%, that means that 5%, So basically anybody coming, whether they buy a bronze, silver, or gold package, you get a percentage of that. But if you come into the silver, you get 10%. You get double of, you get paid double of whatever, of what they get from whenever they upgrade. So that's just more money for you. And you get more money in this. We have a cycling. You get more money paid out in the cycles. I haven't explained that. The cycles, which get you more money. So by week 4, as a silver affiliate, you have $100 a week. 100. You buying gold. Your gold is free. You don't have to wait 6 weeks when you become silver. You can do it in 4 weeks. I mean, as a bronze, you can do it in 4 weeks as a silver, and after 12 weeks, you had 17,000. Understand this: it don't stop at 12 weeks. If you had 17,000 in 12 weeks, imagine what week 13 is going to be. Imagine those numbers, ladies and gentlemen. This money doesn't stop. Remember, we ain't talking about getting rich. We're talking about becoming wealthy. When you step it up to gold, now you get paid 50% of whatever anybody you share this with decide to come into this business. When they get a package, when they buy whichever package it is, you can get 50% of that money up front. That's in your pocket. You earn it. You deserve it. You get more money. And as you cycle, you get paid more money in cycling. I'm going to put the cycles on the slide, the amounts. You get more money while you're cycling. So because you want more, you get more. Because you deserve more, you're going to get more. You make the decision on how much you deserve by gold, bronze, affiliate, silver, VIP. You make that decision. Because when you get the VIP, you have 20%. Week 4, VIP affiliate. You have the potential to perpetual growth, bringing in $200 a week. That is 3 grams of gold. You see this gold money? You can get 3 of these now a week instead of 1. Why wouldn't you get more gold, more gold, more gold, more gold? See what I'm saying? For many reasons to come for the future. Okay, you have $34,000 a week. And there's one more important thing that you must not forget, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm wrapping this up. This is how much money, this is how much gold money you will own no matter how much money you make with our 12-week plan. So at the end of the day, as they say, when you look back at all this, on all the money you discipline yourself because you paid yourself first to save in exchange for gold money, you've done that for 12 weeks straight, following our plan. You got your 2 people and stuff. At the end of the day, when you look back, you have 12 grams of gold. And if I'm right, my next slide says, no it doesn't, which basically equates to $780. That means this: you saved $780 in gold money. So I don't know how much money you saved last year, but if you didn't save $780 last year, you will do it this year. And guess what? A year from now, how much that 712 grams of gold going to be worth? A lot more than what it is now. So if you did happen to save $780 last year, how much is it worth in that savings account? How much is it worth now in that checking account? Imagine what it's going to be when this money, gold money, that you got sitting in a vault in 3 different countries, if you choose to, for free, Singapore, Germany, or Switzerland, a year from now, you know how much money that $700 and that 12 grams of gold is going to be worth then? A lot more than it will be in a bank. So you want to save this in a vault and not this paper money in a bank. Don't question me on that. That money that we get, and this is my last slide, basically, right here, ladies and gentlemen. Reason why I'm showing you the slide right here, because when you're on your way to becoming wealthy, because Karatbars International has a plan for you to become wealthy, we don't talk about getting rich. You can go get rich quick somewhere else. See what I'm saying? We're talking about the real deal here. We're talking about real money, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about that stuff you play with to make money. That stuff you have to sell to make money. You simply saving with us to make money. So much easier. So much more beautiful. So many ways to say I love. When you get all that money you're making, when you want to get that money, Karatbars International is going to deposit it on your own MasterCard. Now, if you notice on that MasterCard on the slide, you see the word Karatbars International on the MasterCard. That ain't no Photoshop. We didn't Photoshop the word Karatbars International on the MasterCard. MasterCard gave Karatbars International their own MasterCard. Look at the screen. Look at me. I got it. That's right. It's real. I got a gold MasterCard, a black and gold MasterCard with Karatbars International on it. Now, all the other companies consider be with, so they got their own MasterCard. You got to be a bad member jammer for MasterCard to give you your own card. And it even got better. I ain't seen it yet, and I'm going to get mine. You see this on my wrist right here? You know what kind of watch this is? Guess. Yeah, that's the name of it. It's a Guess watch. Karatbars International, they got their own watch. This watch right here says, guess, they got a watch that says Karatbars on the inside, ladies and gentlemen. So not only do we got our own credit card, I want you to see my number. Let me do this fast and be blurry. So I don't want you to get my money out of my account. Not only do we got our own branded MasterCard from a company that is worldwide, because if you notice on that little chip above the 542, don't let me forget about it. If you like to travel and you have a passport, you have that say a similar chip in your passport, which allows you to travel anywhere in the world, well, internationally. Well, guess what? We have it on our MasterCard. That means you can get your money, boo-boo, from anywhere in the world. You don't have to look for a Wachovia or a First Bank or a Fifth Third. Our credit card is international. We got the chip on it. There's other cards that got this chip too. They're normally owned by the rich, wealthy, successful, business people. You can get one with Karatbars International. You don't have to have a degree. You don't have to own a business. You don't have to have none of that. You simply pay yourself first, sharing with two other people and stuff, and exchange your paper money for gold money. We get paid every week on this card. This is how you get your money. This is how you get your money. And you can spend your money anywhere in the world. Karatbars International is the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. It's the real deal. We got the card. We got the cards. We got the watch. We got the incentives. We got the Jeeps. Tammy Morrison gonna let me know how it was in Vegas. Anybody else in Vegas? We got it going on, ladies and gentlemen. I am Mr. World Famous. That is my presentation this evening for Karatbars International. Thank you so much for hanging there and listening. I'm going to let Pastor Dow wrap this up, and I'm going to do my spin. And I'm back.
Thank you so much, Mr. World Famous.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir. I tell you, man, I have another pastor sitting here with me, and my wife sitting here with me, and we just been mulling over everything you've been saying and doing here, just observing. So we just want to thank you for an awesome presentation, as always, on each Sunday night. And to all of our guests out there that's from all over the country and all around the world, we want you to know that we appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules and being a part of this Sunday night webcast. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have any more excuses after tonight. So, excuses are a dime a dozen, as it said, but you don't have any more excuses. The person that has invited you to this call tonight and this webcast, they've taken away all your excuses. So, what we say here is get back with the person that invites you to this call, because they showed you that they cared about you. So you show them that you are appreciated by just getting back with them and thanking them and getting started, ladies and gentlemen. As Mr. World Famous has told us tonight, the sign-up is free. It only requires 7 pieces of information: your name, your date of birth, your address, your phone number, an email address, a username, and a password that you create. Now, you notice in that 7 pieces of information that I left out something that everybody asked you for? We don't need that. So, ladies and gentlemen, get started. Get started. Now, let me just do this, and I know Mr. World Famous don't mind. He's told us step by step what the rich and wealthy do. They pay themselves first. That's the first principle of wealth according to the book, The Richest Man in Babylon. But it's not only the first principle of wealth according to that book, it's the first principle of wealth according to the Bible. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be financially free in 12 weeks or in the next 12 weeks, all you have to do is follow the steps, because a lot of people talk about a lot of money. They'll tell you about making money and all of that, but you've already been told here tonight, it's not just about making money here with Karatbars. It's about positioning yourself to become financially free in the next 12 weeks from today and becoming totally wealthy. It's a difference, ladies and gentlemen, and he's already told you. There's a difference in being rich and being wealthy. And so that's what you've heard here tonight. He not only told you and showed you how to be rich and how to be wealthy, but he told you about a system. See, Karatbars has a system. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, when we created this 12-week plan, this 12-week plan was married to the system of Karatbars. It is the most perfect marriage that I've ever seen in my life, and I've been teaching financial education all over this country for 40 years. And that's what we've been told by many people from all over the world, saying, Pastor Dye, we thank you for being generous enough, you and Miles, for sharing this plan and this with us. Ladies and gentlemen, again, you have no more excuse. Now let me say this. People spend tens of thousands of dollars every year to go to school. Now, see, we've been told ever since we were a kid, go to school, get a good education, get a good job. Go to school, get a good education, go to college, get your degree, and get a good job. At the end of those statements, it was always get a good job. Well, you can never become wealthy working a job. So, you've heard tonight how that you can be part of a system married to a plan that can make you financially free in the next 12 weeks. When we created this thing, the 12 weeks was significant, ladies and gentlemen, because we know that people have worked jobs and worked for somebody else all of their lives, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and still retire broke. And still, that's why you see elderly people in Walmart and different places as door greeters. And I've asked some of those people, why are you here? You know, because I'm concerned about people. I love people. I care about people. So I've asked some of them, why are you here? Well, I just needed to get out the house and do something. And then I'll say, okay, now tell me the real reason why you're here. Well, really, because when I retired, all that I was told years ago, it didn't. When I found out that when I retired that it wasn't there for me. So I don't have a choice. I can't make ends. I have to work. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard tonight that 12-week was designed to help you to buy back all of the time, the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years that you had rented and lease yourself out to somebody else, all of your life. We got proof, ladies and gentlemen, that it don't work. Our parents, our grandparents, our foreparents, uncles, aunts, neighbors, friends, they've done that, and they still is in poverty, and they're still devastated financially. What you've seen and heard here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is your financial prayer answered. It's your financial dream come true. It's your financial ship come in. It's up to you what you do from here. And you've been given a plan, married to a 12-week plan, married to a system that can help you to become financially free and wealthy in the next 12 weeks. Now, let me say this. What if it don't happen in 12 weeks? He's shown you how it can happen in 12 weeks. What if it took you 12 months? Wouldn't it still be worth it? Sure it would. What if it took you 12 years? Would it still be worth it? Sure it would. Because people have worked for somebody else more than that. But you can do it in 12 weeks. And ladies and gentlemen, since this plan was introduced to the whole world on July the 1st of 2013, we have thousands and tens of thousands of people all over this world that have become financially free since July the 1st. We done broke every record. Ladies and gentlemen, we have more people receiving per week. We have more people receiving 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, and all the way up past 50,000 per week since this plan has been married to this system. So I want you to know again, we really appreciate your time and your attention. Mr. World Famous, thank you so much for giving your time, your energy, your skills, your knowledge, and sharing with us. Ladies and gentlemen, this is done every day at 11 a.m. Central, 8 p.m. Central each night, 7 days a week. You make the adjustment in your time zone, and we have to say that because there are people here from all over the world in various time zones. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been shared with you tonight, step by step, crystal clear. You have no more excuse. It is entirely up to you what you do from here. If you want to be financially free, I'm going to say this in about a minute and a half to 2 minutes. Recap everything that Mr. World Famous have told you tonight. This is it in the next minute to 2 minutes. Enroll, get back with the person that invited you. Enroll for free. The second step is to choose your packet. Remember I said a moment ago, people spend tens of thousands of dollars to go to colleges and universities to get a piece of paper. They spend tens of thousands of dollars. anywhere from 2 to 12 plus years, and they still get out and don't even work in the field that they went and spend all that money for. Got to pay the loans back. Ladies and gentlemen, here you've seen 4 different positions that you can choose to write your own paycheck. You can choose to be a bronze, to write a $4,000 weekly paycheck, or you can choose to be a gold, to write a $17,000 weekly paycheck, or you can choose to be a VIP, which is a top position. $2,100 one time to position. That's a $2 million a year position, ladies and gentlemen. And you didn't have to spend. You just spent an hour, in this case, an hour 22 minutes, to get truthfully, correctly educated financially. You've been in 1 hour and 22 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Some people say, well, that's just too long. How long do you work your job every day? How long did you spend to go to college and get those degrees? Ladies and gentlemen, think about it. We've been tricked by the system. But Karatbars has a perfect plan and system married together that, just like tonight in an hour and 22 minutes, is it worth that to learn what you've learned here tonight, to be able to know how you can position yourself now to become financially free just by being on your phone and on your computer? Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it. You've heard it. You've heard it. Now it's up to you. So with that said, I'm going to give it back over to Mr. World Famous. This is Pastor Dow from Tennessee, along with my guest here tonight, another pastor that's sitting right here with me, and also my wife is sitting right here with me. And I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we're fired up on this end. Mr. World Famous, you got me wanting to sign up all over again. But anyway, thank you so much for the opportunity to overview here. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. And back to Mr. World Famous to close us out.